And so, we're here, but 1 year later. And for the 29th year in a row, I am single on Valentine's Day. Or Singles Awareness Day, if you are single, like me. Which, of course, Singles Awareness Day, when you put it in the form of an acronym, means SAD, which, under normal circumstances, anybody else, yeah, it would be pretty sad. It'd be nothing short of a downright bummer. But I'm not anybody else. I might be single on Valentine's Day, but that certainly doesn't make it an excuse to feel bad about that, because I don't. So, with that said, good morning and happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So, a year ago, I mentioned how, even though, yes, I am single, I use this day to think about other things that, make me happy and or, feel happy for other people who are in, loving relationships. Whether it's someone with that special somebody else or, family members or friends, loved ones, all that stuff. And it still rings true. I might be single, but, I have a wonderful family. I have, of course I have friends. I mean, if my Facebook account is any indication, I'm, plenty of you guys, watch this, so y'all my friends. So, I'm going to be okay. It's perfectly, do I want to be in a relationship? Sure. I would. I'd love that. It'd be great. But, it's just the sort of thing where, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Everything happens for a reason. If a few certain videos I did last December is any indication of that, then there you go. So, I'm going to continue to look at the glass half full. Not that I stopped doing that at all, just want to try to stay positive. Way back when I did that one video about how I contemplated suicide, I mentioned how it was my brothers overall getting together and having each other's backs, sound familiar, that ultimately made me change my mind about doing the deed, let's say. And, through it all, I was able to, look at other things. Yeah, we all lost a brother on December 14th, or actually we don't really know his exact time of death. For all we know, it could have been 12:01, December 15th, for all I know, but I'm digressing now. My point is, even though, I might be single, but there's plenty of other things in life I do have, and I do have to look forward to. So as long as I got that going for me, I'm going to be okay. And if nothing else, I can continue to be a loser to make videos. Although, I'm sure some of you guys are, probably wondering, now that, say I was in a relationship and say that Valentine's Day comes around and I actually am not single anymore. I actually am with, someone. What would I do? What would be my ideal Valentine's Day date, as it will? Well, it's actually kind of hard to say. Not that it wouldn't be difficult to do. It's just, foremost, it's kind of a big world out there. There's a lot of stuff you can do, in a romantic setting. It could be something as simple as, taking a walk and holding each other's hand. It could be something as complicated as driving all the way down to like New York City and having the time of your life down, or having the time of your life. It's. But in terms of what I would do, honestly, it really would depend on the day of the week. I mean, if it's like Sunday night, Sunday through Thursday, we would definitely stay in. For sure, we would definitely stay in, and I'd make a dinner via pulling out a trick from my culinary arsenal, if you will. So, yeah, I'd make dinner, and, dessert, I guess. And, just seeing what, just staying in and, relaxing, just have a nice, quiet, intimate evening, which is nice. If it's like Friday or Saturday, well, Friday, I guess I would still make dinner, only instead of like dinner and dessert, I think we would probably just, go to a movie or something. Whatever. If there's anything good out. Well, actually, at this point, actually, that's the beauteous thing about movies in the last few years. Like, it used to be like January and February were like the bad movie, like the legitimate bad movie times of the year, but we're getting good movies essentially all year round. Partly because people understand that if it's good, people are going to pay money for it, which is nice. So, yeah. Probably go out, see a movie, or maybe go out to, like, a bar or something. I don't know. But, if it's Saturday night, well, actually, I don't know, because that's sort of... Saturday night would sort of complicate things, because you guys all know I do go to church on Saturdays, and I wouldn't be entirely sure if the person I'm with would, also is Catholic as well, so I don't know. But, yeah. So, yeah, I think we would still find a way to go out. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about Friday and Saturday night. For the most part, unless you're really unlucky, you don't really need to do anything the next morning anyway. Just, stay inside, sleep in, and relax. So, yeah, that'd be my ideal Valentine's Day thing, provided that, I wasn't single, which I am. But I'm okay with it. I've seen and have things done to me that are a lot worse than being single. So, I can definitely live with this. But, if that time comes, I do find the right woman, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be more than really cool. I'm trying to use subtlety in this. Let me clarify. I would think it'd be amazing. It'd probably be, the greatest thing to ever happen. Well, actually, if I was in a relationship and said, I've said this before in videos several times in the past, but one quote I've never been able to understand is, like, whenever a guy is talking about how special the woman he's with is, he always says, like, she's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm like, you do know we also live in a society where women are much stronger and much more independent than in decades past, and therefore referring to a woman as an object, or in this case a thing, is kind of a no-no. So, I guess I would say she's the best person in my life? Yeah, that works. Remember, folks, women are people. Never are they objects. Remember that. That will save you one day. It's definitely, well, not that I would know this, but it's definitely advice that I've come to understand and realize, and who knows, maybe it'll serve me well one day. I don't know. So, yeah, that definitely got kind of, emotional and stuff or whatever. So, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I might be single, and most people would let that get him down. But I'm not most people, and I'm certainly not out. With that said, how about we talk about last night's episode of The Masked Singer? Man, I bet some of you guys are like, just get to The Masked Singer already. We want to know. We want to know what your thoughts are. Well, I'm getting there. Patience. It is a virtue, So, yeah. This is the final episode before the semifinals, which is next week. And so, the remaining 6 contestants were the monster, the bee, the lion, the rabbit, monster, alien, bee, lion, rabbit, and peacock. Yeah, so 6. And I think, those are the remaining contestants. I'll get into spoilers right about now. Okay, so I just said the names of the 6, contestants. Monster, the peacock, the rabbit, lion, alien, and bee. Right, man. There's less contestants than there were in the beginning, and yet I'm struggling to remember even half of them. Apparently, that's weird. Anyway, so last night, the celebrity contestant that ended up getting unmasked was the alien. And it ended up being LaToya Jackson of, the Jackson family, the Jackson 5. And, they asked, why. Actually, it was Robin Thicke and Nicole Scherzinger. Yeah, I think so. That guessed LaToya Jackson. They were both right. And so, they asked her, what made you come out and want to do this? Because, LaToya Jackson, again, one of the, famous for being part of the Jackson family. So, she's got talent to spare. So, what made her, want to do it? And she said, and this is actually a really good story, and it really does sort of ring true to a lot of things in life. And that is, because of something you do, or because of something you're a part of, people tend to associate you with just that particular thing and that particular thing only. And, again, in LaToya Jackson's case, being part of, the Jackson family. So she basically just wanted to see how far she could get on her own. Which, yeah. That actually is a really good story, and it really did touch. I felt for that story. I don't want to. I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be clean. And so I could really feel for what she was saying, because that does tend to happen a lot. People tend, we see people do things, or see people, hear about things about others and we immediately form an opinion on that, which, sometimes is not that big of a problem, especially when that thing turns out to be true. But then there are other times when we do that and we form quite possibly the wrong opinion on them, and that's not right. So, yeah. LaToya Jackson going out on her own and doing The Masked Singer, that's pretty cool. And, she was just one competition away from the semifinals, so the fact she got that far, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now we are down to the final 5. And, yeah, it's apparently 5 of the semifinals. But here's the thing, though. Here's the twist. Next week, 2 contestants are getting voted off instead of the usual 1. Which makes sense. Whenever they do reality competitions like this, they always have the finals be 3 contestants instead of only 2. Funny enough, I think Food Network Star started that trend. You guys know I like food. I like to dabble in the kitchen. So, of course, I watch Food Network and Food Network Star. Where do you think I got some of my chops from? With that said, I should probably explain. I believe it was season 5 of Food Network Star where, like, you know what? All 3 of you were so good in this episode. We're going to move all 3 of you on to the finale. And I swear I think that's where it started. But, I could be wrong. But that's just me. I find it rather odd, I know that. Wow, this really is a fun Valentine. This is already a fun. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning right now, and this is already a better Valentine's Day than even I was expecting. Or, sorry, for me, it's Singles Awareness Day. Yeah, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna call it Valentine's Day. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna stay positive. Because Valentine's Day is awesome. And knowing that I have friends who are married or in relationships and stuff like that, or about to get married and their relationships too, that's awesome. I'm going to look to that for positivity. I'm going to be happy for them. That's going to be cool. I feel happy. I feel better already, in fact. So, wow, they got really upbeat. Oh, wow, I'm actually feeling pretty good. Well, then again, today is Thursday, and we do have a new episode of Hot Ones, which is going to feature, voice judge. One of the Masked Singer judges, Ken Jeong. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Man, can it be 11 o'clock already? Nope, relax. Just less than 4.5 hours to go. I can wait. I said, and you guys, 10 minutes waiting for me talking about the Masked Singer is kind of a significant difference. But, yeah. So, with that said, I got Hot Ones today. Which, hey, Hot Ones, I think this might actually be the first year that Hot Ones and Valentine's Day coincided together. That's pretty cool and really convenient. But, yeah. So, honestly, I was actually talking about Latoya Jackson and why she did The Masked Singer. It is sort of a metaphor for me doing videos as well because, throughout my life, people have known me and associated me with certain things that I may or may not be proud of, depending on what it is you're asking about. So, at least if I'm known for making something like innocent videos like this, I certainly can't be all bad, right? No, everyone's more than I'm more than happy for anyone to have whatever opinion they want about me. It's cool. Again, I just said it's a big, big world out there with a lot of people. I'm not going to be able to please everybody. But knowing that I please even one person every day, that's good enough for me. And that's more than enough motivation for me to enjoy Valentine's Day. So, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I can really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. And as always, I am extremely humbled today that I made you this video. I am hopefully all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, Be sure to treat your special someone nice. You should do that today. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back like my brothers before me. Take care, and remember to make good choices, and once again, happy Valentine's Day.